All right, so Mike's been here for what?
About
12 hours?
24 hours.
About 24 hours?
About 20 hours.
20 hours, okay. So we did some stuff this morning with the kids before heading out to Golden Gate Canyon State Park. We're gonna stop and grab some, brought some hamburgers, some other delicious items to eat while we are camping and hiking, and we're gonna go snowboarding tomorrow, hopefully, if we're feeling up to it. And we'll check in a little bit when we get to the state park after we get the camper hooked up. See you soon. Okay, so we made it here to Golden Gate Canyon State Park. Mike's not used to vlogging. That's okay though.
Yeah,
he looks like a professional vlogger.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. So, the campsite actually is pretty rad. It's the first campsite in the loop, and if you watch the other video where we camped at Mueller State Park a few weeks ago, this actually looks not only identical to where we stayed from a layout perspective of the campground, but the campground almost looks identical too. The only difference is our camp little table and our fire pit were like over here, but everything else is the same. There's still a lot of snow on the ground. We saw some elk. We saw like what, 4 of them?
Yeah, 4 or 5.
We saw 4 or 5 elk coming in. One bull, and there's some females, but unfortunately I was not about to get out of the car and chase one down with a GoPro. Yeah, and Mike spooked him, or either I spooked him by farting or something, I don't know. So anyways, we're here. Here's our little, of course, the get up, the humble abode until tomorrow. We were gonna unhook the truck here, and we were gonna unhook it and then drive around and hike maybe in the morning because it's starting to get dark already now. It's only like 4:30. But I think what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna leave the truck hooked up, and that way in the morning, we're gonna hike around on foot because there's a lot of trails around here, and I mean, hell, it's so beautiful. You could just hike without a trail. You don't really even need one. So after we do that, I think we're just gonna pull the camper and go straight to A-Basin and go snowboarding in the morning. So we're around lunchtime, whenever we feel like dipping out. That way, when we're ready to go, we just jump in the truck and go, and there's no cleanup or anything. So anyways, we're gonna build a fire here in a little bit, have a couple of beverages, and medicate ourselves and enjoy the evening. So we will check back in later. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? We had a great night. 2 old men, and we went to bed at 10:30. It's kind of hard when it gets dark at 5 o'clock out to stay up late, but we had fun. We ate some brats and played Uno and Go Fish, and enjoyed a little night hike, which was amazing. So beautiful out here right now. It's 43 degrees. So we're kind of worried about the fact that it hasn't snowed. A-Basin may not have any powder at all, so. Huh?
Turn the gas off?
Yeah. Mike's worried about our stuff, so we're worried that there's not going to be any powder. We're going to call in a little bit when they open. But for now, we're going to go over to Panorama Point, Chimney Point.
Chimney Point.
Too early for a bottle of scotch to wash it all down, unfortunately, but we're gonna see what that's all about. And then we're gonna call up, see what the snow situation is.
Yeah.
And if not, we'll maybe go over to Bear Lake and Rocky Mountain National Park and hike and do some maybe a brewery or something refreshing.
There you go.
With a triple cheeseburger.
Sounds like a plan.
Something to clog you up, maybe. That's what we need right now. All right, we'll check in shortly.